that house is up for sale. The $68 million house of Jennifer, Ben and Jen. They're selling the house officially. We had rumors before, and now it's official.
It's official. They're selling it. They're going to make not very much money.
Well, they put work into it, and they just raised the price by $8 million. I don't know how much work they put into it.
Honestly, I don't think they're going to get it, but I'm also curious. Like, they don't have a good track record with house buying, because you'll remember it took that was like the third try where they were going to buy it, then they didn't. Then they were going to buy it, then they didn't. And then they bought this one, and now they're leaving it in.
It's weird.
In a hot minute.
I mean,
and whether it's because the end of their relationship is nigh, I don't know. It feels like, you guys, what are you doing?
Maybe they're just flipping houses.
Could be.
Are they filming a reality show?
But do you feel like $8 million is worth that time and effort? Because they didn't put $8 million into it.
No, maybe it's like, this is too big. I don't know where my kids are. They're like 16 football fields away. They're having a constant party in one of the bedrooms, and no one even knows. Yeah,
exactly,
for sure. Or maybe they couldn't find their dog. They're like, hello.
Maybe the dog is still in there somewhere.
Imagine losing your phone in that house. Just spend all day.
Find My iPhone becomes real handy.
Yeah.
Hey, really quickly, do you know, speaking of, you know how you can do that with your AirPods too, and Find My iPhone?
Yeah.
I threw my AirPods as I was getting off a plane last week. And the case.
In a fit of joy, or?
No, it just flew out of my hand. I was walking down the aisle really fast, and it flew out of my hand. And it bounced, opened, and the two AirPods went in either direction. And the only way I was able to get it back, thank God, is because it plays a little noise. And so it'll go boop, boop. And I was somehow able, with the flight attendant's help, to dig it out of a seat crack that it had lodged itself into. Technology is amazing.
Did you clean those AirPods? Who knows who sat in that seat?
I hose that stuff down. Trust.
Good. All
Nasty.
right. Wow.
I'm the one who's wiping down everything the minute I sit down.
Yeah. You got to carry those.
Sorry to sidetrack us on my hygiene habits.
Mike, do you have any blind items?
Wipe yourself down after you hear some of these blind items. We'll find out. Let's get it started here with this one. Now that the youngest child is nearly an adult, the longtime sham of a marriage for this permanent A-list actress will soon be coming to an end. There's been rumors for years that they've been living separate lives. Even when she's not working, she finds an excuse to be anywhere else.
Okay, so permanent A-list actress,
Young.
and she's married.
Let me go ahead and read it again here. Now that the youngest child is nearly an adult, the longtime sham of a marriage for this permanent A-list actress will soon be coming to an end. There's been rumors for years that they live separate lives, and when she is not working, she finds an excuse to be anywhere else.
Permanent A-list actress.
Uh-huh.
Is this Gwyneth?
It is not.
Okay.
Permanent A-list actress who's been in a sham. Would we call would we recognize their marriage as a sham?
I don't believe so. First I've heard of this.
Is this Tom Hanks and Rita
Don't
Wilson?
do it, Dawn.
Nope.
Well, I don't know. Permanent A-list actress.
Let's say I'm specifically, and the blind is specifically saying permanent A-list actress and not giving you anything about their husband, because I think you could ask 100 people and I think maybe one would be able to say who her husband is.
Got it. So focus on the actress. It's not who's married, though. That's the problem I'm having. Because Reese Witherspoon is not married, right?
No, she's
both are not, and she is divorced. Yeah.
Okay.
All my PALAs are single. How about, who do we know? Has she won an Oscar?
Yep.
Oh,
Halle Berry?
Permanent A-list actress. She's won an Oscar. When was she?
Now that the youngest child is nearly an adult, the longtime sham of a marriage for this Oscar-winning permanent A-list actress will soon be coming to an end. There's been rumors for years that they've lived separate lives. Even when she's not working, she finds an excuse to be anywhere else. What were you about to say?
Nothing, because I was thinking of Jennifer Garner, and that obviously doesn't work.
It does not.
Nicole Kidman?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, because we would
again.
know
This, the husband is kind of an unknown.
Okay.
But that's the thing. It's so hard. Who's got an unknown husband on that
we
love
know
and
lots
adore?
of husbands.
Well, that's what I mean.
Sound right.
Maybe
Speak for yourself.
I'm just
Julia
saying that.
Roberts?
What?
Danny Motor.
There you go. You're the
Danny
one out of
Motor?
100.
He was he's her husband. He was a cameraman.
Yeah, he's a cinematographer who is married to Julia Roberts, according to the blind items. Nicely done, by the way.
Good job.
Now that the youngest child is nearly an adult, the longtime sham of a marriage for Julia Roberts and Danny Motor is going to be coming to an end. There's been rumors that they've been living separate lives for years, and she's not when she's not working, she'll find an excuse to be anywhere else. So who knows?
Well, that's a bummer. I hope that's not the case, Jules.
Yeah.
We're on first name terms.
Jules.
Yeah, we went to the same high school.
Okay.
This is following up that interaction she had with Travis Kelce that everybody lost their mind over.
Oh.
You guys see that during, during our break?
I did not. Tell us.
Travis was, I don't know which show this was at. It's one of Taylor's shows. And then they were in the special, the VIP section where Travis enjoys the show. And Julia came up and whispered something into his ear and then like tickled his chest and was touching him. And now all of a sudden we get these stories that, I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know if the two have anything to do with each other or maybe it was just a reason why we brought it up. But I don't think Julia Roberts is stealing Travis Kelce from Taylor Swift, but who knows?
I mean, okay, so he was a huge football star.
Yeah.
Okay, he had his own career, his own life, but think about how his life has changed since he started dating her. He has access to all of these huge celebrities, and like, would he ever think that Julia Roberts would be tickling his chest? It's just a bizarre world for him. And
they like love him too.
Yeah.
Like you're just brought into that family.
I will say I would be a little concerned in just not to pour too much sad rain on this parade, but like that can do things to people.
Oh, Travis? Like
I'm just saying all the fame and attention, especially to, you know, a very gifted and talented guy who has already achieved a certain amount of fame and fortune in his own life. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he had his own dating show for a while.
I'm just saying, like,
Catching Kelsey. Or
sometimes publicity does strange things to people.
Boy, wouldn't we like to find out?
We might just, if we keep watching Blinded by the Item.
Yeah.
Let's find out if you guys
are on it.
Yeah.
Find out if you guys know this one. We'll move on to the next. It's like clockwork. Every time the blinds talk about the relationship between this A-list director and their A-minus list singer / actress / reality star, some trash piece gets pushed by the tabloids about how happy their marriage is.
Oh, God, I feel like we know this. Can you reset the table?
It's like clockwork. Every time the blinds talk about, and we specifically as well, talk about the relationship between this A-list director and the A-minus list singer / actress / reality star, some trash piece gets pushed by the tabloids about their happy marriage. Go ahead and say it, Dawn.
Taika Waititi
and Rita Ora.
Yes, just like clockwork. Remember 2 days ago when we talked about the fact that she was apparently hanging out with somebody who wasn't him at a hotel?
He likes to get down with other ladies.
And
then look, suddenly they're happy together.
Suddenly we get a story about their marriage in 2022.
They listen.
Because that's timely.
They listen.
They do? Well, hey,
they watch us on YouTube.
Daily Mail article all about their marriage in 2022 and how happy the day was for her. Yeah.
Okay, that's dumb.
That's literally pushing a narrative to try to deflect from what everyone was talking. That was Daily Mail.
Oh, Daily Mail.
And to be fair, I don't think it's them that did this. It's their PR people.
Of course.
Yeah. They must
because I can hear people out there like, and they aren't going to do that. They're not going to bother themselves. No, they're not. But they got people.
That's because the people they're sleeping with are like, you better not have this out in the public because I just want to do my dirty things and be in the privacy of your large home.
And she is
something tells me that's a story you've written in your own head.
And she's a plenty big deal internationally, but she's also a really, really, really big deal in Britain and for British. So, like the fact that the Daily Mail is who's pushing that, it's like, okay, makes sense. So
they're like, get it out in the Daily Mail. Put out a story that me and my husband are just fine.
There you go.
Although, if they were big swingies, who cares? Like, do you really care? Because I feel like if you're a swinger, you don't care. You're like, yeah, man, whatever.
You do care whenever the wide audience does.
Okay.
And it would depend on your, unfortunately,
All
in this
the
world,
puritanical people that love his movies. I don't know.
I don't know. All of his shows, he does a million things. He's like a Ryan Seacrest.
I'm just saying, should he?
Tessa Thompson didn't seem to care.
No, she was
when
in
she
on
was
it.
in on it.
Yeah, in on it. Get
Don't
down
say
on
in
it.
on it.
No. Get down on it. No. All right, let's roll on with some more blind items here. You should have seen how fast this A-list celebrity moved when she noticed that her husband was cornered talking to an A-plus list athlete who is known for high-profile relationships last night. Our celebrity could have probably won a medal for herself moving like that.
Ooh, so this is an Olympian.
The A-plus list athlete is.
Yeah.
Let me read it again. You should have seen how fast this A-list celebrity moved when she noticed that her husband was cornered talking to this A-plus list athlete who is known for high-profile relationships last night. Our celeb could have probably won a medal for moving like that. So we've got 3 people. We've got an A-list celebrity. Mm-hmm. We've got their husband. Mm-hmm. And we've got the A-plus list athlete who apparently cornered the husband. They were having a conversation.
So the athlete's a lady.
The athlete's a lady.
Is she is she a skier?
Yes.
Okay.
So who's that?
Gave it away.
No, you didn't.
Oh.
But because I can't remember her name.
Her name is the skier Lindsey Vonn.
Yes.
Right down the road.
Good job. Wow. How'd you do that?
So
brains.
You should have seen how fast this A-list celebrity moved when she noticed that her husband was cornered talking to Lindsey Vonn last night. And our celebrity could have won a medal for moving that quick.
Not that I know a thing about Lindsey Vonn for that matter, but I think she's the only skier I know.
Do you know anything about a sports thing that happened last night?
What, like?
Oh,
ESPYs?
yes, it was the ESPYs.
Okay.
Because Meghan Markle was there, was she not? Did she win something? What did she... Wow, what am I doing? What else do you want to know? Lotto numbers?
You're dinging our dinger.
You should have seen how
Markle.
fast this A-list celebrity
Meghan Markle
moved when she noticed her husband was cornered talking to Lindsey Vonn.
I'm really excited.
Night.
I'm over here reading the news, and you're like, dude, you're actually solving the blind item.
Oh my
That's
God,
what we're here
she's
to
gonna
do.
be Lindsey Vonn Batten Windsor.
So,
okay. Batten 0 if Meghan has anything to say about it.
This seems like the worst of the worst blind items just because it just seems like it writes itself. But according to the blind items, you should have seen how fast Meghan Markle moved last night when she noticed Prince Harry was cornered talking to Lindsey Vonn. She could have won a medal for moving.
She ran up and she went, "Hi, what's going on? Hi."
What was she talking about?
Hi, guys.
That's a scary look. Can I ask a question?
You can.
You suggested or intimated that she is a fan of high-profile relationships.
Lindsey Vonn is.
Who else has she been in a relationship with? Remind me.
Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. That's why we know.
PK Subban, NHL player. A lot. Yeah, she's had some high-profile relationships.
I think it's kind of a leap to say that she's then going to suck Harry.
Excuse me?
Can I finish my sentence?
I hope so.
Suck Prince Harry out of the arms of Meghan Markle. God, where is your mind today?
Well, it's still bad.
What?
You're going to suck him into your arms?
No, suck him out of Meghan Markle's arms. Like
suction cups. Oh, my God. Well, he does the Invictus Games, so he likes sports.
Yeah, again, the math makes no sense, but go ahead.
Megan's just over here making jam, and she's like, what's going on?
I'm going to make some jam, but not for Lindsay.
She was also with Alexander Ludwig, the guy from Vikings, the TV show.
Oh.
She was with some liquor guy
mostly.
who made a bunch of tequila.
Okay.
Diego Osorio, something like that. So, yeah, she's been with some high-profile relationships.
Oh, you mean she's dated?
These are all people she's dated, yeah.
Who else?
Charlie
Ebersol. Vikings?
What? Did she date Charlie Ebersol as well? The guy who did the Vikings, yes.
Yeah.
But she did date Charlie Ebersol, looks like, who also dated, of course, Britney Spears.
Really?
Yeah.
When did they date?
2014.
Ambasol? What is it?
Ebersol, the dude from, he's like...
Are you 1,000 years old? The only people who know about Ambasol are
so
literally
sweet.
65 years
My
old.
tooth hurts.
Ambasol.
Yeah, he's the isn't he the son? Isn't he the son or maybe grandson of Dick Ebersol, the guy from
Who?
Dick Ebersol, the guy behind like CBS, bunch of.
He's the son of Dick.
There you go. Aren't we? Never mind.
Michael, this is a family program.
What? What happened? Let's do another blind item.
She's gonna suck.
You gotta stop.
Prince Harry out of her arms.
It's Friday. Everybody get up for Friday. It's gonna be the weekend. All right, here we go. If you needed more proof that the relationship between this former A-list actor and his B-plus list girlfriend is strictly for PR purposes, then just look at the interaction she had with a former castmate. You do that to a man's real girl, you're going to regret it quick, especially a man with his temper.
Ooh.
Let me read this one.
Shia LaBeouf and Mia Goth.
It is not.
Good guess.
If you needed more proof that the relationship between this former A-list actor and his B-plus list girlfriend is strictly for PR purposes, just look at the interaction she had with a former castmate. You do that to a real man, or you do that to a man's real girl, you're going to regret it real quick, especially a man with his temper.
Okay, this sounds vaguely familiar. The thing, was it like a sniffing thing?
It was not a sniffing thing. No.
Oh my God,
No
was it a sucking thing?
There was no sniffing.
Well, the sniffing thing is something totally different, but we don't have time.
We don't.
I don't know about that.
I'll tell you about it.
Okay.
It's really nothing. Remember Jessica Chastain? Who's the actor?
Sniffing.
I can't.
Sniffed. Oh,
Pits.
someone sniffed the pits.
Mm-hmm.
Pedro Pascal.
It wasn't
no.
Pedro. It was Isaac.
Oscar Isaac.
Oscar Isaac.
Oscar Isaac was sniffing
Grabbed her
pit.
hand and smelled it. Not her. Well, maybe he was.
No,
close
he
to her
really
pit.
did. There was something where he sniffed her.
It was
pit.
on the red carpet, and they were like, "We're just friends." Okay, back to the actual blind item. Famous or former A-list. No.
So there are 4 people here.
We've got right now. Let's go back here to the blind item. There are 3 people here. If you need more proof that this relationship between a former A-list actor and his B-plus list girlfriend is strictly for PR purposes, just look at the interaction that she had with a former castmate. You do that to a man's real girl, you're going to regret it quick, especially a man with his temper. So the temper
Someone
we're
with a
referring to is the
temper.
former A-list actor.
Okay.
Former A-list actor who's got a temper.
Uh-huh.
It's not Armie Hammer.
Christian Bale.
Nope.
Will Ferrell. Just kidding.
John Voight. I saw my list of Oscar
She's
winners.
reading off her random list.
List of angry A-list actors? You have
I
a
have
list?
a list. No, I have a list of A-list actors, and then I know.
I would just like to point out,
Which
I do
ones?
not have a list.
Joaquin Phoenix.
No, we said that.
We did?
You said that.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I-
That was your first
I
guess
said
because
Christian Bale.
no, you said at the very beginning. You said Joaquin Phoenix because it reminded you of yesterday's
Shia
blind
LaBeouf
item.
is what you said.
Oh, you said Shia.
Yes.
Oh,
I
What
see
was that
that's
noise?
because
I don't know.
my Joaquin and Shia get mixed up.
It happens.
Oh my gosh, it shouldn't because Shia LaBeouf is allegedly a terrible human being. Al Pacino, he's mad in movies.
Nope.
Okay.
If you need more proof that this, think of our publicationships. If you need more proof that this publicationship, I'll change the word for it, between a former A-list actor and his B-plus list girlfriend is strictly for PR purposes. Just look at the interaction that she had with a former castmate. You'll do that. If you do that to a man's real girl, you're going to regret it quickly, especially a man with his temper.
Do we really not know her that well since she's a B-list
We know her.
actress? We do.
We know her
Okay.
mostly because of her current relationship with
And it's a
this former
publicationship.
A-list. And yes, we've talked about it being a publicationship.
Okay.
Okay, and it's not it's not a Bradley Cooper. It's not a
Who's
former
angry?
A-list actor.
Yep. Focus on that. Who we talked about.
Did he get in trouble for being angry? Okay, Chevy Chase.
That was a good guess.
Yeah.
It's not the other one.
The other one.
What's his name?
Keep thinking of other good guesses.
Yeah.
Like another good guess.
Yeah.
Channing
Something that would
Tatum.
be a good thing to guess.
Good. Megan Good Hand. Megan Good.
Markle?
Oh my God.
You just said
Yes. Megan Good. And
she's the B+ list girlfriend.
yeah, and
of
he had a trial
of a former A-list.
Oh, yes.
He was a Marvel star. What's his name? I've erased it from my memory because.
How do you not have it in your 30 pages of notes?
This isn't like he's somewhere. It's not like he's a minor guy. This is a
big time.
He's not
dude.
minor. He's a.
Oh, no.
She's getting there.
You should get there too.
Stop it.
This isn't a minor guy.
Pressure.
He's not minor. He's
Major. Jonathan Major.
There we
Look
go.
at him with his hints. This is the beauty and the genius of Michael. Is he's the whole time he's giving us the answer and we're not even listening.
I'm giving you
like
good
he's
hints.
literally saying the word and we're not listening.
Did it.
It's okay. You guys made it. I'm proud of you.
We got there.
Did you guys see the interaction? Michael Ealy, by the way, is the other part of this blind item. Did you see that hug they shared?
Was it real rubby and touchy?
Well, let me just read the blind item here. And then, if you needed more proof that the relationship between Jonathan Majors and Meghan Good is strictly for PR purposes, then just look at the interaction she had with a former castmate, Michael Ealy. You do that to a man's real girl, you're going to regret it real quick, especially a man with Jonathan Majors' temper. He did the whole, come in for the hug and, pick you up off the ground. And then he completely ignored that Jonathan Majors was even there.
Okay.
At, all.
That's
watch
awkward.
the video. He picks her. He picks her up, gives her a big hug, sets her down. He shakes hands with the guy next to Jonathan, then shakes hands with the person next to that person. Then they take a picture. At no point does he ever even look at Jonathan Majors.
Oh my God.
And while he's holding Meghan Good and setting her back down, Jonathan gives him a little side-eye look what's that about?
Okay.
But
he's like, hey, don't ruin my relationship.
Apparently.
I need her for some sort of semblance of a human being.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, it's not like he's about to have an outburst.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. Unless it's behind closed doors.
Have you seen Mikey Ealy's eyes?
I have not seen this video.
Look at him. He's a very attractive man. I'd hug him like that too.
Absolutely. I thought maybe he was gay, and so Jonathan Major wasn't threatened by it.
No, I think he's married.
Oh, he's married. Michael Ealy. Well, that doesn't mean he isn't gay.
Well, I know. I'm just saying. I think he said he's. I think he's been married with kids for over a decade. So
okay.
So yeah, I don't. Yeah. So there you go.
All right.
You guys got there. Nicely done. Watch that video if you want to see some awkward interactions between some
can't wait.
big name celebrities. Let's do another one here. In a similar story, this actually, I'm just going to say this A-list actor who is an Oscar nominee is continuing to hit on women right in front of his model girlfriend.
It's a theme.
There's a theme.
A-list actor, Oscar nominee, hitting on ladies in front of his lady.
His model girlfriend.
Oh.
Yep.
Is that Bradley Cooper?
It is.
Okay.
Nice, quick, and easy follow-up one there. In a similar story, it's Bradley Cooper who continues to hit on women right in front of course, Gigi.
Gigi, that's right.
Well, it sounded like you said Chi-Chi, and I was like, God, that'd be amazing if her name was Chi-Chi. Here's my girlfriend, Chi-Chi.
So you guys got that one quickly, too, as well.
Yeah.
Let's roll on into another one here.
All right.
Okay.
We got a little bit of time left and get one more in here before
let's really
weekend.
Focus.
Despite her quote engagement, this B-list offspring has forced the hottest one-name musician in music right now to change his number as the offspring continues to bother him with unwanted photos and texts.
This is not the person she's getting married to, apparently.
It is not.
Drake?
Despite her engagement, this B-list offspring has forced the hottest one-name musician in music right now, and I will emphasize right now, to change his number as the offspring continues to bother him with unwanted photos and texts. You're probably going to have a better chance
with her
of getting the B-list offspring.
Now, offspring of an actor, model.
Well, I guess technically he did some acting.
Singer?
Okay. So offspring of a singer.
Offspring of a singer, a lady offspring of a singer who's got a career in her own right, but it's not huge because she's only B-list.
And let me just add 3 more words because we're almost out of time, or 4 more words. Despite her engagement, this B-list offspring has forced one of the hottest names in music right now to change his number as the offspring continues to bother him with unwanted photos and texts. Better not tell her mom.
Oh.
Her mom is famous.
Her mom is famous for talking to her men.
Oh, Trish Cyrus, and it's
Tish, but yes.
Tish, Noah Cyrus, and she has been talking to Shabuzi.
There you go. You
Look
got
at
there.
Yuzi,
Nice
Shabuzi.
job. Number 1 song in the world right now is that song, the bar song.
Yeah.
And Shabuzi, of course, the singer of it. And according to this, they've worked together in the past. And according to this, she's trying to maybe work together more.
Well, I'm trying to work together more with you two, which is why I'll show up on Monday for a brand new episode of
Blinded by the Item.
Like and subscribe. We're on YouTube. Tell all your friends about it. Bye. Have a good weekend. Bye.
Blinded by the item.